And the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
The pride and joy of Andre in high school and Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox, one of the tougher lefties. Who reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Ready now, Tim Anderson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Again, another foul ball. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Ready on 1 and 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. His career numbers against Manaea: he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So here's Jose Abreu, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. To third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And that's through, a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And he's safe.
No, he's in there. Safe.
Digging in, Matt Chapman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-1's the count. One and one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Bases full now following the error. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Oh, and now a little tapper here in front of the mound. Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
So now it's Mark Canha. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Keuchel, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Chris Davis next to bat. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. The 1-0.
Oh, that's a good.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Laureano at third, Chapman on second, Olsen at first, one gone. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Three balls and two strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Fouled off. Another full count offering on its way. Oh, and it misses. Ball four, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Now at the plate, Robbie Grossman, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Now the 1-0. Popped up. And no one will get this one. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's popped up. In comes Mazzara, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
John Murphy.
In now, Sean Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Ready with the 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Popped him up. Moncada has room in foul territory, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. 3 runs already home here. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
The second baseman, Franklin.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Keuchel pauses. Here it comes.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Not close. It's 2-0.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
He's set. The 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0 delivery. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking to leave him loaded. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The A's lead it 4-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball just inside. Two and two.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off of for ball number 3.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full. 3-2. Runner at first here. 1 man out. And another foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
That is set. The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
So a runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes. Nope, outside. Hey.
2 out with the man at first. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So stepping in, Luis Robert, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding forward now for the Sox, Leury Garcia. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. White Sox will strand 3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding into the box, Ramon Laureano reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And now pitch on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike taken up in the zone.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Matt Chapman goes down for the second out in the bottom half. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Top of the third set to get underway. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball! That pitch is out. Aye.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. Full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here's Yoán Moncada. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to Yoan Moncada. Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Three and one. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Count is 2-1.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Yasmani Grandal would be next. The 3-1. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Grounded to first. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Canha. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Nope,
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off-speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Once again, a 3-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Lays off 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt-high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Carson Fulmer is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 51, Carson Fulmer.
Here's Robbie Grossman.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fulmer playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Jimenez. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, John Murphy.
Now to the plate, Sean Murphy. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
1-1.
Plate, ball one.
Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
One strike.
And the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Swing and a liner, but foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. The pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the A's 6 and the White Sox nothing. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home.
Hey,
He's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1-1 now to Encarnacion. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. The 1-2.
nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired, and there's one away.
Number 74.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And no one will track it down. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle, and the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it. A 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. 1 there on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Back to the top of the order now, and up next a Berkeley area native Marcus Semien.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch is fouled away. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. This is line to left. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Nope. Outside.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mark Canha is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
2-0. Two balls and a strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robert retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're doing a decent job of putting the ball in play, but far too many of their swings are resulting in soft contact and groundouts. The adjustment that they're talking about down here is forcing the ball up in the zone, laying off anything from the knees down, and punishing anything they get in the middle to upper part of the zone.
Leading off for the White
Thank you, Heidi.
the center fielder, Luis.
First pitch on its way. Luis Robert stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
So now to the plate, Yohan Moncada, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
That's popped up. Olsen in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off for the A's, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
2-1.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. The 3-1.
3-2. You got a full count. 3-2.
And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Headed after it is Mazzara. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
So striding forward now, Robbie Grossman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
1 out, nobody on. Hard hit towards center. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
The catcher, John Murphy.
Striding in, Sean Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Jimenez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They lead it 6-0. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses 1-1. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Nobody out, runner on first. Hard hit ball to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
None out, runners at first and second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-0 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hot shot to third. Chapman has it cleanly. The tag gets 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, number 74.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. 2 out here and a runner at second. Three and 0 now. From the stretch. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 30. Nomar.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Paul Blackburn trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Paul Blackburn.
Nomar Mazara will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Two 2-0, here it is.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Settling in now, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two out, bases loaded. Hit high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning for the Sox right here. The grand slam home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the A's 6 and the White Sox 4. Jimmy Cordero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
Stepping in, Franklin Barreto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Franklin Barreto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs than this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here it comes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 22.
Riding in once again, Ramon Laureano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bad head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. From the stretch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They're up 6-4. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Coming to the plate now, Yoan Moncada 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready once again, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 6-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Hey!
Squared that one up just a little late. And that misses 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Mark Canha, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the stretch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he fouls this one off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
Now it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out toward second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Standing in now, Nomar Mazara. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a curveball misses inside. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Kelvin Herrera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
Digging in, Sean Murphy. He flew out in his last at bat.
For the A's, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed.
Now
There's so
back,
much velocity in the
second
game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
At the plate, Franklin Barreto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 0-1.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Herrera, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 9-year major league vet. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball just inside. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 22.
Stepping up now, Ramon Laureano. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
2-1.
As a look, now the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They still lead it 6-4. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 16, Liam.
Luis Robert will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Next to Chicago, the second baseman, Garcia.
Standing in, Leury Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Back down 2-2.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike taken up in the zone.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Runners back. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-4 the outcome today. Oakland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Manaea is credited with the win. Dallas Keuchel only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.